Some local races will shape the future of not just the White House, but Congress as well. Matt Gregory, he's going to be all over this for us tomorrow. Matt, give us a look at where the balance of power stands tonight.
Yeah, well, I mean, the presidential race we've talked about is neck and neck, but so is Congress. Look at these numbers right here. If you haven't forgotten, in the House of Representatives, Republicans have a 220 seat to 212 lead, so 8 seats with 3 vacant. And then Democrats, they have a lead in the Senate, 51 to 49. But like I said, very small separation, guys.
All right, so Matt, let's talk about this. So how do the races in the DMV sort of play into this balance in the House of Representatives?
Yeah, Leslie, that's a really good question, because you see here, we talked about that 8-seat lead with 3 vacancies. Well, that's because we have also, in Virginia, we're going to be playing into those roles as well. One of the things that they have is that there's 2 seats open in Virginia, right? There's Jennifer Wexton's 10th district and the 7th district, which was Abigail Spanberger's. Both have been vacated, and now there's a battle going on. So let's start in the 7th district. Derek Anderson, the Republican, is taking on Eugene Vinman in the 7th. And then in the 10th district, that's where we get Mike Clancy, the Republican, hoping to defeat Democrat Suhas Subramaniam, and that's where our eyes are going to be on tomorrow. These 2 key races that are going to be going on in our backyard.
Yeah, we know Republicans really want those seats back. So, Matt, tell us about the Senate. What are you watching there?
I mean, again, let's talk about, that 2-seat majority here for Democrats. That's one where everything is on the line for Democrats in the Senate and Republicans. That's where Maryland comes into play. Remember, Senator Ben Cardin stepped down, and that meant Angela Also Brooks now will be running for the Democrats. Meantime, very popular Republican Governor Larry Hogan is challenging her, and this has made it something that we haven't seen in Maryland in years, which is a tight, close Senate race. In fact, Maryland hasn't had a Republican win the Senate since 1980, and Hogan's polling better than most have in years. However, recent polling indicates that Also Brooks seems to have a small but sizable lead, and Hogan says, well, he and his team have shocked the world before, back in 2014 when he won the governorship the first time. So we're starting to see more and more of, what's going to be shaking out there, but this is closer than we've seen in years here, and especially with some of the other independent seats and the blue seats that are predicted to go red, Maryland's seat becomes all the more important, especially if Democrats are looking to maintain a majority in the Senate.
Yeah, before we let you go, anything else we're checking on tonight, Matt?
Well, right here in the district, we got to talk about this. Ranked choice voting is on the ballot in D.C. It's a referendum called Initiative 83, which would change the way that D.C. actually does its voting from the normal style we see across the country to what Arlington's already doing, ranked choice voting. And so that would actually put D.C. on the forefront of joining this new style of voting. Or it's new to America. It's not new to other countries, but a new style of voting for our area. Back to you guys.
Yeah, we're going to see what D.C. residents suggest about what to do with that Initiative 83. That'll be an interesting one to watch for sure.
Yeah, a lot to track tomorrow. Matt,
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.